Hello, welcome. This is round something or other. I guess it's round 7. 2 after this. We're 4 and 2, and we're on the play. Pretty aggressive deck, less aggressive hand. But Dean Worthy is a fine card. Sacred Cat. We've got a good blocker for that already. Things are progressing about as expected. I'll just block here. If they pump, we can fight back with supernatural stamina. We don't have to. I'm not sure what this is all about. Was this a bluff attack? I mean, yeah, like if their plan was to Mighty Leap, right? That's so bad against, catcher's name. What? I don't know. Now they can't even play their cat again. I like doing this because Dean Worthy might become a lot better with this guy in play. And we even get to attack for one. That was a 1.5 for 1, I guess. What a crazy play. What they don't know is how little our Ruthless Sniper means to us. They might think it's the linchpin of our deck, but it's really not. It's just randomly in there. Hyena Pack being about as good as usual. What? They knew. They knew we were going to draw the trial. Can't attack here. The reason they hold mana up instead of playing Sacred Cat is impeccable timing or that. It's not one you usually play around, but that works. What's this? Are they gonna trade a warrior with that? Awesome. Awesome. I mean, it could be that -1/-1 counters are just like the best thing against their deck. I really don't want to waste Dean Worthy here. There's a cat. We could use it on the cat. Try to draw red source. Yeah, it's not amazing, but at least it replaces itself. It's about right. Sacrifice that warrior. Yeah, I mean, that thing was going to be annoying for our Entangler. And we can always draw out the cartouche. True Hard Duelist. Doom Dissenter. That makes some good blocking for the Nefkrop Entangler. So I'm not all that interested in trading here. Especially with some of the removal spells we can draw later. Ah, just a dedicated zombie deck. Kind of. nobody's getting much value out of any of their plays here. Nobody's taking much damage. Here comes the 2/2. And the first person to attack loses. Fling, sure. We really need, well, Mountain would be a good start. Cartouche of Zeal would be fine. Merciless Javelineer, just all of our late game stuff. Stir the sands. There's limits. Gotta hold on to that. That'll be a good one to steal, like Doom Dissenter, throw it at something, and we get the zombie. But all of our whole hand requires one red. Red crop. Oh, now we steal their Festering Mummy. Sack that. Yeah, let's do that. Give us that mummy. Take out 3 birds with 1 stone here. We might as well go after the Dissenter. I mean, we're gonna have to get through that little guy eventually. So, what now? All right, let's get to it. We'll just attack with everything. They can't deal with all of it, right? Tricks aside, and they can sort of, I guess they can sort of block the Festering Mummy and the Minotaur with the Duelist and not kill the Mummy. But, I mean, the short answer is one of our Exert creatures lives, no matter what. That's a weird block. I didn't think any of their blocks did this. We'll still get our 3 trample through. Okay, so we want to damage... It's so weird. So this is how it works, huh? We want to do our damage with the Minotaur so that we get our 3 trample through. I'm not sure it matters what order we have these 2 creatures in. We sign there first, yep. Nice. And we kill off their last zombie. So they're left with a Trueheart Duelist versus our tapped creature. Thankfully they didn't have a trick to really blow us out there. And we take the life total lead. So if that's their best play, that's fine. I wonder what their green splash is. Oh, Glory-Bound Initiate. That's not the green splash, but that's a good card. It's a 2-mana creature that beats a Hyena pack. it's getting dark and spooky around here. It's only 4 in the afternoon where I live, but looks like some clouds are rolling in. So if I don't record many more videos, it's because my house got struck by lightning, not because I lost heart. We can do this. This is kind of a free roll. I mean, once you qualify, you get to open the 6 packs or whatever. Oh god. Well, that's a weird place to put that. I mean, it blocks Nephcrop Entangler forever. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Still, now we just block, right? Well, their guy's exerted. I'm gonna come in with this. Yeah, we can save both creatures back to block the exerted Glory-bound Initiate. And I'm not sure we're winning this race. Yeah, we could have just held back there. We're not drawing horrendously, but they are drawing well. What do we need? We already did our Limits Fling package, so we're still looking for, I don't know, Electrifies. Electrifies are some of our best cards right now. Cartouche of Zeal, also pretty good, but it really only kills a warrior. And Stir the Sands is also amazing. Grim Strider would be a beast. And Merciless Javelineer. That's a good reason to hold back these lands. Always try to keep that in mind. In fact, yeah, I think that would be the nuts right here. Merciless Javelineer. Take down a Glory-bound Initiate. Goodness gracious. They have to be coming in with more than this. We get good blocks if this is all they have. Hyena Pack goes on with the warrior, and we double up the Entanglers on the Initiate. Can't let them get in with that forever. And then our leftover creature beats the 3/3 first strike. With the Scorpion coming in, does that change anything? I don't think so. I guess we still want to kill the Initiate, if we can. Oh, shouldn't have played that. Okay, we didn't. Oh, yes, we did. Lag got us. The upside is that when we play our Merciless Javelineer, we'll have 2 activations of it ready. Gross. We're going to have to give it 1 turn. Because we do need the blocker for the Duelist. There's Grim Strider. And we still have a good reason to hold on to this swamp. So we can block the Scorpion with Hyena Pack now. It's not ideal, but we're at 7, which is also not ideal. Still curious about that green splash. They could be playing Ronus or the Beetle. I guess the Beetle would be the most likely thing, the black-green Beetle. Or even to splash, like, Destined to Lead, the flashback cost. Alright, they're not attacking. Cool, cool. At this point, we can just play the Mummy, maybe discard something good from their hand. Probably just a land, yep. And they're using their own Scorpion back to block. Cursed Minotaur, curses. At least we're not down at like 3 life. And we do have blockers for 3 of their creatures. Like favorable blockers, so they can't attack here. It's close. They put us to 4 if they attack. We just killed 3 of their creatures. Oh, we did it! We kind of did it. Kind of did it. They're out of cards, so they can't like exile our target. The question is, do we do the Mummy, or do we do something like Hyena Pack? I think we go Hyena Pack to get through those who serve. We probably just don't attack here. But what don't we want blocking? I guess Duelist, possibly. Get some of this trial action. They might sack the Initiate because that maintains their creature count. And it doesn't look like we have a good attack. We really need to get many more blockers before we can justify attacking. If you hear that faint siren, that is the lightning warning. Oh, so many scorpions! We're just going to draw land. Yeah. Are we dead? We block their 3 biggest creatures. 1, 2, 3. And yes, we're dead. Because we drew land. But we do have 2 cards in our hand, so they might not attack. They've already used Innocatcher's Name. Alright. Oh, come on, deck. Deck, you're fired. We're gonna have to use a new deck. We could have played a land there. I think playing land there is good because Strider is a 4/4. They do have Bontu. Now we still don't know what their splash is, but they get to attack with everybody here, and I'm not gonna dignify that with a block. What the heck? All right, this is getting absurd. I mean, we have drawn more spells than lands, but not by enough. We don't have a great answer for Bontu. I think we don't have a good answer for Bontu in our whole pool. We could fling it. What are they doing? Stop. But, I mean, if they want to take all their time... Yeah, so we do need to double block this. Otherwise we're dead. Now they're just giving us another turn. They kill 1 creature. This is silly nonsense. They're just misplaying. Unless they could tell me what card they're playing around. I don't believe it. There we go. I mean, we're still dead, but... At least we give them something else to think about. Maybe they give us another turn. I feel like Sweltering Suns would be good against this. A lot of their creatures just come back. So that's not as good. Liliana's Mastery. Yeah, we're definitely bringing in Sweltering Suns. I guess we should have killed Wayward Servant there. Let's do some excellent blocking here and F6. Yeah, we really want Sweltering Suns. I'm not sure the black is going to be good in this situation. Granted, Sniper would be okay, but we really want white. White gives us access to flying. First strike. It keeps our red, which is good. Bontu. I'm trying to think about Bontu. Our answer to Bontu is still limits and fling. But since we'll be on the play, and this kills the other little thing, the edifice. I don't love the cycle land. Are you kidding? What did I just add? Every card in my sideboard? Let's see. Yeah, Renewed Faith could come in handy. If nothing else, it cycles. Would you like to play first? Yes, and we can even start with a little cat. A good hand for Sweltering Suns, really. And they're down to 6. And they're down to 11 minutes. And they mull to the bottom. It's always preferable. Unless they, like, mistakenly put a bad card on top. I don't know. Festering Mummy. It begins. Well, pretty easy attack for us. They're not going to win this race. Dune Beetle. Well, the fun ends. That's interesting. Oh, that's really cool. So we play the Brawler, discard Mountain. Cartouche it up. So now it lives to Sweltering Suns. Get in a ton of damage. And there isn't much in double black or triple black that kills a 5/4. White would be our big problem if they just locked it down. But they're not even drawing white. We're looking to get land, and if they extend on the board, Sweltering Suns is great. Why would you attack with Dune Beetle? To be fair, they could just jump the Brawler and kill our cat. Or if they really knew about Sweltering Suns, they could block the Brawler, give it a -1/-1 counter. Oh no, there's the Edifice. Yeah, the thing about using Sweltering Suns now is the Mummy actually finishes off the Brawler. But whatever, we'll see what they do. I think they kill the cat here. Thank goodness. Cat down, we play Hyena Pack, and then we leave the cat where it is until we play Sweltering Suns. Ooh, Cursed Minotaur. It's so awkward. Everything's so awkward. They can stop the Brawler from attacking. We don't really get to attack in with Hyena Pack. Dune Beetle is perfect here. We don't want to play Talkrop Elite, but honestly, I think we do. Now we have two attackers, which lets us get through an Edifice. And they're on the back foot slightly. I don't love trading Suns with Minotaur there, when they don't really want to attack into us with the Minotaur. We'll reset the board after they kill our Elite, maybe. Oh no. You figure they must attack now. But there's no good block, because we need to maintain 2 threats against the Edifice. Ooh, Sacred Cat. Okay. So, we could pump up the... Oh, interesting. Never mind. Just attack with both. I was thinking we could pump up the Hyena Pack. But this works too. They don't have much left. This is where things really get difficult. The temptation is to just play out all our small things. But I don't know. I don't think we do. I don't think we do that. But we're really losing this race all of a sudden. They didn't play their cat. That's pretty rude, but okay. God, this is stupid. Alright, let's cycle this, kill the Wasteland Scorpion, and then get in maybe 5 damage here. Oh, thank goodness. we can deal with that annoying edifice now. I don't think they block here, but they would definitely block Hyena Pack, so I'd rather have our pack back to block the Minotaur. I mean, at any time we could fire off this Sweltering Suns. It just depends on what their board looks like. We lost a bit of value killing the Scorpion there, but we got 5 damage in. Alright. Menace. And they've detained our Tawcrop Elite. Let's see. They're leaving up 3 mana. What is this about? Let's see what they're doing. Oh, it's start to finish, of course. Naturally. They'll just boop this guy. Lose a couple creatures. Okay, so now we let them kind of commit. We kill the edifice before they get to detain anything. And they get in 4 damage here. But who knows? Next turn we could cartouche up Tawcrop Elite and then exert it, and Sweltering Suns wouldn't kill it. They're looking at killing our Blood Rage Brawler with finishing him off. They're also at 5 minutes. I mean, we need to win this game because we did lose game 1. But yeah, I guess it'll tell us here. This is game 2. So their plan is to win this game. Because it's going to be a little more difficult for them to win the last game. I mean, they've only got maybe... this game doesn't have that many more turns, to be fair. And we're both doing our best on 4 mana. It looks like they don't have much mana, but really we don't either. What's it gonna be? Okay, finish. And a Sacred Cat. So I'm pretty sure this does everything. We cartouche the Elite. We're gonna have to sacrifice the soldier thing. Might as well exert in here. So this is a lethal attack. Well, one short of lethal. I figure they're blocking anyway. They put the Sacred Cat in front of that, which is fair. We cast Sweltering Suns because that's our one answer to Cursed Minotaur. And that extra exert from the Tawcrop Elite saves the Hyena Pack. Phew, looking a bit better. Now this Dune Beetle is going to wreck our day. Maybe we see their green splash now. Could be the beetle. The bigger, better beetle. The butter battle beetle. Playing Dr. Seuss over here. Alright, it's really coming down to it. A lot of cards in exile right now. So we've gone through Edifice, start to finish, Sacred Cat, and our own Sacred Cat. Really? You're making this attack? Oh, God. I feel like we save our cat for better things. If we were against red, it might be a different story. Oh, I've solved it. Okay, we Mighty Leap our Sacred Cat. And this forces them to block Hyena Pack only. If we wait till after blocks to do it, they just block both. And they can't kill us on the crackback from 6. And we have a flyer next turn to really finish things off. And they have just over 3 minutes for game 3. It's funny, in times like this, when you don't really need to win by damage, you can take your time sideboarding into a deck that is super consistent, gets down a lot of creatures early. Yeah, 3 minutes, 8 seconds. And just survives. Our best bet, our best way to do that, I guess Sweltering Suns really does help. But I believe even better than that would be a black-white deck. Especially with any of this life gain. All these early creatures to gum up the board. One time, I did all this sideboarding and forgot to put in a new set of lands. And just half of my deck was dead. Don't do that. You can do just about whatever you want, but not that. Luxor River Shrine. That's the kind of nonsense you gotta put in. If you really want to win, this is the card you have to play. Oh, God. Alright, what else? Scarab Feast. You could do worse. More supernatural stamina. Oketra's Monument is also pretty crazy. But we don't have that many creatures. I like the consistency of this. We'll be on the draw. Should be decent. Nice hand. Luxor River Shrine. This is the one time you play Luxor River Shrine. Oh no, they're down to 6. They have to find something aggressive. Also, if you're wondering how to pressure someone who's low on time, play as fast as you can, because it doesn't give them time to think. And they might not be ready for the clicks or whatever. Use F6 liberally, but have your key on F3 to save it. When it dies, return it to the battlefield, so that wouldn't have saved it from Magma Spray. Unwavering Initiate, well, we've got one of those. They spent a minute doing no damage to us. We just block here. But nice try. Emberhorn Minotaur. So forcing them to exert actually does save us time, because it's doing average 2.5 damage. And the next turn, well, that's pretty good though. Next turn we bring in our other blocker. They've used up half their time. But their board is kind of scary. And they're down to 1 card in hand. Oh no. I guess they can discard it if it's not good. No, they like it. They like it. Ooh. We don't need to bring back Unwavering Initiate this turn, and we can hold up Supernatural Stamina. But now we lock them out of bringing back the Initiate. So I guess it came in handy. They might have something even better to play. I guess that counts. Just want to save our creature. 57 seconds. Play a little more carefully now. So we're live to double block the Minotaur, which I'll happily do, because then they have to hit us 7 more times or 6 more times with the Duelist. If they're able to kill one of our creatures, oh, insult to injury. We're not quite dead, but we're pretty close. Oh, they don't have the second activation. Oh, thank goodness. And if they're exerting here, they still lose their Minotaur. So they get in 4 damage to us. We would be a lot lower. We'd be at like 1 life. Yeah, this is pretty much over. And they don't have injury out now, so our best bet is to cycle before they can kill that. It's not instant from the graveyard, but maybe we'll draw something good. There it is. We did it. This is the first time I've ever resolved this card, and probably the last. I've still never activated it. Good game. They can injury this thing, attack for 3 damage. Alright, well that was super close. Conserve your time. I mean, it sucks if you have a bad connection, but that can be a real disadvantage. It's unclear we were losing that game, but they didn't really have a chance since they ran out of time.